Okay, let's put down D first. And you get 5. It's coefficient matrix. 2, 1, 4, minus 1, 4, minus 3, 0, and 7. All right, let's write down 5. Minus 1 times 7 is minus 7, and then it gets 0, so I'm not going to write that down. Then you get minus 4. Let's see, 2 times 7 is 14, and then it gets 0, I'm not going to write that down. And then you could get minus 3, and you get 2 times 4, which is 8, and then minus a minus 1, which is plus 1. Let's see what you get over here. Minus 35. Let's see, minus, that's 40 and 16, minus 56. And this is going to be minus 27. And I got to add that together now. So let's see, 50, 80, 100, 118. So minus 118. All right? Now I got to do dx now. And what's dx going to be? In the column of x's, what I write down is the constants, which are 8, 2, minus 6. And then the y's I put down 4, minus 1, 4, minus 3, 0, and a 7. And what do you get over here? Well, let's write down. You get 8. And then you get minus 7. The 0 I'm not going to write down, by the way. Then you get minus 4. And that would be 14 minus 0. So just put the 14 down. And then you get minus 3. Let's see if I can jam that in now. 2 times 4 is 8. And then minus 6 times minus 1 is plus 6, so it's going to be minus 6. Let's see if we can do that. It's going to be minus 56, minus 56. And let's see what this is going to be. This is going to be minus 6, right? So let's see, you get minus 112, minus 118. Well, isn't that convenient? dx divided by d is going to be minus 118 divided by minus 118. And that's going to give us 1, all right? I see that written over here, and I'm encouraged to move forward now, all right? Let's put down dy. And dy, let's write this down, the coefficient of x is 5, 2, 1. The constant's 8, 2, minus 6. And let's see what else you get. Minus 3, 0, 7. All right, let's write it down. I don't know if I can squeeze it in there. So it's going to be 5. 2 times 7 is 14. I'm not going to write the 0 down, by the way. Then minus 8. And let's see what you get there. 2 times 7 is 14. And then you get 0. All right, let's put the next one down, minus 3. And what do you get there? 2 times minus 6 is minus 12. And 1 times 2 is 2, so minus 2. All right, I can write this over here. And let's see what I can end up with here. Let's see if I did it right. 2 times 7 is 14. I got the minus 8. 2 times 7 is 14. I did okay there. And then the minus 3. And that would be, oh, I see a mistake now. Oh, no, minus 12, I'm sorry. And then minus 2. Yeah, let's do it. So 5 times 14 is going to be 50 and 20, 70. Minus, let's see, 80, and then 32, so 112. And then I get this last thing, which is minus 14 times times minus 3, so it's plus 3 times 14, which is 30, and 12, 42. All right, let's be careful. 70 and 42 is 112, and 112 minus 112 is 0. So this is pretty easy. dy over d is going to be 0 over minus 118, which is 0, which is what y is. I see it right over here. All right, let's go to the z, and I'm going to have to erase here. The reason I just don't have enough room on this piece of paper, but I certainly don't want to erase that d. I need the d, and the d is way up here. Let me write that down for you. This is the d. But I need to write down the dz now. Erase this over here. Yeah, I'll erase this too. I don't need this anymore. And I'm going to put the dz down now. dz. what do you get? 5, 2, 1, 4, minus 1, 4. So again, 5, 2, 1's the coefficients on the x's, 4, minus 1, 4, coefficients on the y. And the z's, I'm going to put the constants down. 8, 2, minus 6. Let's write this down. It's going to be 5. And then you're going to get 6 minus 8. And then you're going to get minus 4. And then you get minus 12 minus 2. That's like a tough one, doesn't it? And then the last one's going to be plus 8 times 2 times 4 is 8. And that would be minus 1, so plus 1. All right? So 6 minus 8 is minus 2, so that's minus 10. And then over here, let's see, you're going to get plus. Okay, plus. And what do you get there? Minus 14. And minus 14 times 4 is going to be 40 and 16, 56. All right, let me just stop for a moment, make sure I'm doing that right. 14 times 4 is 40 and 16. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Then we get over here, you're going to get plus, oh boy, it's going to be a tough one, isn't it? 8 times 9 is 72. Well, let's write this down. And I get 46 plus 72. Let's see what you get there. It looks like you get 118. Let me just make sure that's true, by the way. 40 and 70 is 110. 6 and 2, yeah, 118. So what's z going to be equal to? Z will equal dz. We just computed that over d. dz is 118. And what's d? Minus 118. We divide it, we get minus 1. So what's c? Minus 1. We're doing along. We're going along. Bye-bye.